So glad you're here on our channel. It's so good to see you again. And today I will be doing live readings, but I also have a guest here. And this is my good friend and mentor. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here on this channel. This is Don Rumor. And what? It's your fault.
It's my fault. I'm to blame.
Don has his website and everything, Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and he gets on and he does live readings during the day. But anyway, we're here today, both of us, and we're going to do readings for you and help you as much as we can. And if you like what you see, hit like, share, comment if you want, and don't forget the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. How are you doing today, Dawn?
I am doing wonderfully. I ran out real quick and got my little chiller from Black Rock Coffee. So I'm charged and ready. I am charged and ready.
All right. Okay. Now tell us about your Sonoran Mystic Tarot.
Well, Sonoran, hey, Tarot and Tea Time. Hello, Tarot and Tea Time. Welcome in. Anyway,
hi.
Sonoran Mystic Tarot is my website. I'm on across all the social media platforms. We do a lot of free stuff Wednesday nights, Thursday mornings, and throughout the week as well. We also have classes and things, but most importantly, I just love doing readings and so forth. And so if you ever anybody wants a reading, just a personal private reading, drop me an email at advice@sonoranmystictarot.com or this one down here, sonoranmystictarot@gmail.com, and it'll work. And Susan, we are live on Facebook. I saw the Facebook page is up for you. That's good.
Hey, everybody in Facebook and YouTube, we love you. It's good to see you. So if you want a reading, make sure it could be either a general reading or a specific question you have, but we prefer you didn't get too personal because we're live and you don't know who's watching. Anyway, so thank you for joining us. And what's new? Let's see. For private readings, you can either contact Dawn or you can contact me at my sgrayson2@msn.com, and we'll get back to you. Again, general or specific question is great. So I will be teaching mediumship class. It's like a platform and it's a practice. It's the first Thursday of every month, and that's at Rising Phoenix Spiritualist Church. If you're interested in joining us, it's really a lot of fun and a lot of practice, and it's really amazing how you can benefit from it and you can really grow. So,
and welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, Tarot and Tea.
Hi, Tarot and Tea. Hi.
And then
hey.
Elizabeth Morris on Facebook says hello as well. She's on your Facebook page.
Oh, she's so sweet. Hi, Elizabeth. Good to see you. So, Tarot and Tea, where are you located? Are you here in Phoenix or where? Let's see if she's still there. Well, she might have left, but that was nice of her to say hi.
And hello, Kina. Kina is watching on Facebook as well. Hello, Kina. Welcome.
Hi, Kina. It's good to see you.
Super.
How are we doing?
Last night after class, Susan. Last night I actually went online. I was so charged. I chilled a little bit and then I went online.
You couldn't get enough, huh?
I know. I spent about an hour just doing 3-card draws for people. And the energy.
Oh, that's neat. That's neat.
I did
okay, let me pull some cards and see what we need to know today, everybody. Okay, got my trusty cards here. Let's see. Oh, this is a good one to start with. We have our guardian angel here, and your angels are around all of you at all times. So you need to just trust and have faith and know they're here. Happy Wednesday to you, Brenda. Thank you for joining us. Would you like a question answered? Is there anything you'd like to know?
Yes, folks, don't forget when you send, as you come in, let us know if you want a general or specific reading. And if it is, whichever it is, if it's a specific reading, let us know the question. If you type it out, that'd be great because Bill can then save it off. Bill, by the way, is our moderator for today. So Bill is.
Yeah, my husband's over there in the corner trying to figure it all out. But he's doing a great job. He's a good sport. I think I'm good today. Okay, Brenda, thank you for joining us. And this is a lover's card. So this is talking about spread the love, spread the, we're all in this together. We're all brothers and sisters, and love who you are and love the world around you. It's, it's all healing. It's all good. This is very interesting. You get a couple of cards here dealing with the spring. The spring is going to be like a wake-up call for all of us. A lot of things are going to be happening and turning around. And we're all on this, like I said, we're all on this path together. And there's a lot of healing going on. We've been through a lot the last couple of years, with COVID and everything. And now we're all healing and we're trying to get back into some kind of normalcy. And don't let the world the way it is and, good and the bad, don't let it hold you back. This is a card of like oppression. Don't let things control you. You be in control. You be in control of your life and love your life and be happy. And as you're happy people are healthy people. So this is saying that we're all going through a healing time right now. And things will get better. We just have to have faith and believe. Okay. What do you say, Dawn? Would you like to pull some cards for today?
Yeah. Also, hello, Patricia Green. Welcome in. Patricia's on Facebook, on your Facebook, Susan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't see her.
Patricia, no, yeah. She comes on your Facebook.
Hi, Patricia.
She wants to know, she wants to write 2 books. Can you tell her what you get for her books? What you get, what kind of energy you're getting for her books?
Okay, so she's got 2 books in mind.
Yeah, she wants to write 2 books. And so she's asking, can you tell her what you're getting, what kind of energy for those 2 books?
That's for Patricia.
Yeah, this is for Patricia. Patricia, this looks like you're an old soul. So you have done a lot of things in the past and in many lifetimes that are still carried through in this lifetime. A lot of your intuition, a lot of your knowledge, a lot of your know-how. This is a very interesting card because it's showing you as being a very old soul. And this is really difficult for you right now. It's like you want to write these books and it just doesn't seem like the right time. But I'll tell you what, you're going to get them written. This is a wish fulfilled. It's going to happen, but you're going to have a better time. I think you're trying too hard right now. So I would spend your days kind of like brainstorming a little bit. And then I feel like as we get halfway through next year, it's gonna just flow. It's gonna flow unbelievable. Both books. The one's gonna come a little easier than the other, but don't give up. This is what you're meant to do, and I feel like it's gonna be fine. I know it's like for many years I've wanted to write a book, about all the classes I've given and my journeys and stuff. And I finally got it together and I've written the book. It's being proofread and hopefully it'll be published by the end of the year. But all of a sudden when it's time for you, Patricia, it's just going to happen. It will just flow so easily and the words will just come. So just have faith and know that maybe it doesn't feel like just the right time to do it, but eventually it will. It will just happen. So have faith.
What I'm getting is the book is going to be very cathartic for you. It's going to be medicine for you. It's going to help you in some way to heal or to overcome something. Again, it's not the book that's the important thing. It's the writing. It's the getting to it and writing, because I think I'm getting the energy again that writing is going to bring healing. And the other thing I'm getting about it is that I would suggest to you, the spirits are saying, do this work with some other people. This should be a collaboration. There's the collaboration card as well. This should be a collaboration because, again, you're going to bring your perspective to it. You're going to bring your experience to it. But I'm getting the feeling like with some other person coming in and providing a little more insight, and it'll round it out in such a good way. Again, sometimes you're a little too close to the topic, and that's a good thing. And the other thing that I felt is interesting is that when you start your writing process, make sure that you find a safe, quiet, comfortable space, and always go to that space when you're writing. Use that space as your writing space and nothing else. So when you are like you're at home, find a place where this is going to be your writing space. And then every time you go to that writing space, you know that as I go to that space, I'm coming for a specific reason, and that's writing. So call that your writing space, and make sure that you are religious to that belief that when I'm coming here, this is my moment. And if anybody else is in the house, leave me alone. I'm blocking you out, because in this space, I am one with me. I am one with my process and one with my project. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So I see very good things about it. Also, Patricia, I see 3 books, not 2, and I see them interconnecting to each other. One's going to lead to the other. So I'm actually seeing 3 different books coming through this. But again, it's that collaborative effort that's going to help you connect the different books and make yourself a series of books. That's what I'm getting. Hopefully, that'll work. Let us know. Come back and let us know what resonates with you.
You know, can I make another recommendation, Patricia? When you sit down and you're ready to compose your writing and everything, just kind of close your eyes and maybe just ask for some help from the other side. You'll be amazed at how the words will just flow automatically. But we have a lot of help on the other side, our angels, our guides, and they're willing. You just have to ask for it. It just makes the writing a little easier. Don't you think, Dawn?
Yep.
Okay. So,
I don't know if she's still here.
okay, so,
We just asked if Ken is still here.
okay, let's see what else we need to know.
Patricia,
I will not-
Susan, 1 second. Patricia says that you are both right. Thanks so much. So
Well, we're here to help. That's what we're here for.
Exactly.
If we can help you, it makes us feel good too. You know, it has that domino effect.
Yeah.
So as we help others, we help
It's
ourselves.
interesting. Patricia also posted on your Facebook side, Susan. She said that I was told many times that it would be 3 books, so she wasn't surprised to hear that it'd be 3.
Wow. See, you're right on, Dawn.
Yeah. Love it. Love it.
Okay.
Thanks for the confirmation, Patricia. We love it.
Okay,
Also, Susan, if you look on the Facebook side, I think Bill's typing it in now, and that's Elizabeth Kuntz Morris is asking for a general reading.
Did you type it in?
For
Somebody wanted a general reading?
Check the private chats, Bill. Check your private chats.
I'm looking at it right now, but I don't. It looks like it's full up or something, because I can't see anything past a certain point. Because
The private chat below your screen.
Private.
Okay, down the bottom. We're having little technical difficulties.
Yeah, private chat. I've got the screen up, but okay.
Somebody wanted a reading?
Oh.
Bear with us.
We're good. We don't need to type in. Let's just go with it and read that. And we know what it is, general reading. So let's give Elizabeth a general reading.
I got Elizabeth Morris.
Yes.
Elizabeth Morris, what does she have to say? Hi, Elizabeth.
I want a general reading. Okay.
Okay, Elizabeth. Okay, let me give you a reading, and Dawn will give you his reading, and you'll be all set for the day. Okay, Elizabeth, what do you need to know? General reading. Okay. Oh my goodness. You are about to make some major changes. I know this is going to be very hard for you because it's very challenging. It's not time yet to do it. I don't see this happening until April, right around April. And it's like all of a sudden you're going to feel like your life has crashed. Everything's turned upside down. But you know what? You're going to make this major change and you're going to rebuild this life. It's going to be incredible. And just know that this has got to happen. It's time for it, but it's going to happen early spring. And when it happens and you rebuild your life, it will be better than ever before. And you know what? You will be happier than ever before. But just like get prepared. It's going to happen right around early spring. Just go with it. You're brave and you're courageous, and it's going to pay off. Thank you. Okay, top that one, Dawn.
I'm using the moon deck today as well as my regular tarot. It's a deck that I haven't used a whole lot, but I love the feeling of it recently. And I think it's because the full moon. I looked at it, I haven't, and now I mean, look at some of the images. They're very
What's the
cool.
name of that?
The moon deck.
Moon. Okay.
Yeah. And I
Very
love it.
nice.
So yeah, so I'm very drawn to it right now, and I used it again. I played with it a little bit before, but I didn't have the energy. But yet for now, it's like boom, it's there. So nice.
You know, the way I look at it, Dawn, you can't have too many crystals and you can't have too many cards. Tarot or, Oracle. They're both great.
It's interesting, Elizabeth. One thing I'm getting here is you just recently, there's some very touching, very loving moment from a family member. And I'm getting a connection with again, this is that, the celebration of your lineage. And so look at the pleasure and look at the woman's face, look at her hands. Something happened, a family member did something for you, and I can see you just sitting there in awe, and your heart is like full, and you're probably crying. If my image is right, the image is probably I'm getting music related. So I'm seeing somebody serenading you or playing music to you. I think it's the sun. The sun is playing music for you. And did he write a song for you, Elizabeth? That's what I'm getting. I'm getting the feeling of your son has written a song for you or something. And this is just recent. This is a recent energy. So, but I love it. I mean, again, this is the celebration of family, celebration of the lineage. So again, he's celebrating his mom, and I love that feeling. So, wow, great feeling there. The next card I'm getting is, oh man, look at this. The forgiveness, the love and let go. Elizabeth, love, telling somebody loving is easy. Showing them the love can be more difficult for some people. But most importantly, let go of everybody else's feelings toward you, whatever. Don't worry about what they're thinking about you. Don't worry. Think about, just let go and love unconditionally to everybody else. And ultimately, it's going to pay back in a very, very good way. And keep focused on what you want to do. Focus on let me get that in there again, what you want to do. Focus on your work. Focus on what makes you happy. Focus on what's going to bring you the joy in your life. And stop worrying about everybody else, and stop worrying about everybody, making sure everybody else is happy. Their happiness is not determined by you, even though they think they kind of lay it off on you, and mom make me happy, and my wife make me happy, and my sisters and my brother. No. Stop all that. It's time for you to work on you. It's time for you to see what makes you happy. It's time for you to start feeling whole again, because I'm feeling like there's a bit of a missing link in there, some kind of missing emotion. So again, find what's making you happy and keep working with it, because that's a cathartic situation for you in that regard. And then guess what? You're being divinely guided. You are working towards getting on your path. Stay in that direction. Keep working, because you're headed in the right direction. Do not be deterred. Do not let somebody distract you. And again, how do we do that? By keep working on what makes us happy, working with what's making us feel whole again. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So hopefully it helped you, Elizabeth. Hopefully that resonates with you. Wow, I love these cards. And today they seem to me very much talking to you. So let us know what resonates with you there, Elizabeth. Also, Lorena Quidley. Lorena Quidley is on Facebook.
Lorena.
So, and Lorena, do you want a reading? Let us know if it's general or specific. Everybody, don't forget, Susan, remind everybody as well to hit that subscribe button and the follow button. If you're on Facebook, hit follow. And if you are on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget also to share this. Let people know that this is going on, so that people can have Susan give a reading for them.
Or Dawn. Okay.
Do you want to give Lorena a reading, Susan? She would like
Lorena,
a
okay, a general reading for Lorena.
And she's on Facebook.
Okay, Lorena. Ooh, okay. Well, this is all about communication right now. Maybe you've had some disappointments in the recent past, and you just need to get over that. You've got some great things coming up. And the dream card is very important. So I want you to really pay attention to your dreams that are coming through. and at night, work with them a little bit. And this is really saying that your intuition is very strong. It's very, very strong. And your communication, you're going to be talking to a lot of people probably around early March, April. And that is going to help you with your career. It's going to help bring in some more money. And you're going to reach people really in a distance. I don't know if you're going to get online like this or what, but it shows that you're going to reach people out of your area and make money at it and do very well and it's all about communication. And I wish you the best. Dawn has something to tell you too.
Oh, get ready for changes. You're happy. I'm not saying you're not happy where you are, but get ready because life's going to throw some curveballs your way. So be prepared for that change. Go with the flow. Don't fight it. Just work with it. If you fight the change, it's going to make it more complicated. So don't do that. Lorena says, thank you, Susan, by the way. She just popped up there. Lorena, again, new things. That change is going to bring new things on the horizon. Use all of the ideas that are coming. Anything that flows to you. Again, a lot of information flowing, a lot of energy flowing toward you when this change happens. Again, you can make this a new, exciting adventure, or you can fight it. I'm saying make it an adventure. Go with it, because from this comes so many wonderful things. And look at that, the celebration. So yes, this could even, these cards could even also mean, again, a change is coming. This could be a change of location and a new location. So maybe a relocation situation with you and the family. And again, the family together, maybe moving closer to family. Maybe you're getting back to moving closer to family or something. But those are two ways to read that. But I'm guessing it's the first more than the second. But you can go with either one, depending on how it resonates with you. But don't be surprised. The most important thing is the change is coming. A change is coming. And however that change presents itself, work with it and benefit from it, create the new environment and be happy. Okay, don't fight it. Lorena again says, thank you. Elizabeth responded on Facebook to you, Susan, and she said, my son has been playing for me. Everything you guys are saying makes perfect sense to me. Thanks so much.
Oh, that's awesome. It's awesome that you hit up about the music. That is so cool.
Yeah. Well, that card hit it. That card was like, it just, as soon as I saw that card, I saw her and I saw her face glowing as she's watching her, watching the music. And then eventually I saw the sun and the guitar and I'm thinking, oh my God, I mean, that card did everything. All it did is triggered for me. But I mean, by the image of the card and the word was very clear. So, and you could see she loves her kid. I mean, you can see.
And it's funny that you saw the sun and I saw the sun. So whatever she's going to be going through in the next few months, it is going to turn out fantastic. She just has to believe it. She's going to be amazed.
Absolutely. Angie Lewis says, good morning. Hello, Susan and Don. She's on Facebook as well.
Hi, Angie.
And she's saying that she's watching and that she loves seeing our happy faces.
Oh, she's so sweet.
And then Lorena followed it up with another thank you so much. So that's good. Angie, would you like us to do a quick reading for you? Let's give Angie a quick reading. How's that, Susan?
Okay, Angie, let's see what you need to know today.
Don't forget, everybody, Angie and I will be on this evening. We are going to be on this evening starting 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. East Coast time under Sonoran Mystic Tarot and also under A5 Says or Angie Lewis. Look us up and we'll be back doing these same things there.
Okay, Angie, this is really, this is talking about a lot of struggles that have been going on for a few months. And the worst thing to do is just don't let it affect you emotionally, spiritually, all that, because even though you have four difficult cards, it's almost like, they're kind of putting you through the ringer, like, okay, now whatever you have feared in the past is kind of like coming into fruition. But you've got the Magician card, so like you can handle this and you can turn it all around. So it's just a matter of a few months. And we talked the last time about you making some moves, some changes. And it's like part of you that wants to move ahead, and there's part of you that's holding yourself back. But just believe there's something magical coming up in your life, and it is worth it all. It's mystical, it's magical, and you are the magician. So you will make it happen in a beautiful way. We have confidence in you. Thank you, Angie.
And let me see if we can post this real quick. Let's hope that it works. It's not popping up. Why is it not popping up? The technology is not being friendly today. Let me see here. Let's see. We go back here. Yes, we do. We go there. Yes, we do. We go here. Yes, we do.
John has a sense of humor and he likes to play.
Absolutely. Yep, but it's not coming up. Oh, well, sorry, folks. I thought we'd get something in there, but we can't.
Okay.
It works that way, right? My turn for Angie. Let's give Angie something. Angie says, I pulled the magician card 3 times today. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Oh, Lewis Black is in as well on Facebook, Susan. Lewis Black says, good afternoon, guys. Appreciate
Hey, Lewis. We're glad you joined us.
Absolutely. Pamari Altalona Palmer, she said, you both make me smile today. So welcome in Pamari Altalona Palmer. She's also on Facebook. Angie.
Oh, well, thank you.
Conscious eating nourishes me. So again, taking when I see this card or I think of this kind of card, what it tells me is taking the things that serve your purposes, serve your energies best, and the things that don't serve you well, don't even pay attention to them. Let the things that are not good for you move on. Let the thoughts, the energies, all those things that aren't good for you, leave them on. Just take in and absorb all the benefits of the good stuff that is around you. Okay, make sure that you're focusing on the good. I am the earth in harmony with nature. Again, don't forget to do those walks in the morning. Don't forget to stay connected to earth. Make sure that you take your shoes off from time to time and walk in the grass. Even if you're somebody who doesn't like walking in the grass, make sure you connect to nature and make sure that grounds you, give you that earthing groundness. Because again, it helps you to get rid of some of that negative energy. The earth can absorb it. It takes a lot of energy, which is wonderful. And then I love this because this is so true. It says, when I'm with others, I shine. And Angie, you do. You shine around people, people's energies. You love being around people and that energy. So don't pull into yourself. Always be comfortable to make sure you get out and get around people, because that's where you get your energy back. Anytime you're feeling in a funk, get around people, because those people will drive your energy back up. Don't be afraid to commune with people, okay? I
think it's important. I think that card you picked is really important about her connecting with nature. She needs to go out and hug the tree, or, you know, sometimes you just have to sit and look at the little birds and the butterflies, and it reminds you of what a beautiful world we live in.
Absolutely. So. Absolutely. Or maybe even get a little closer to nature. I don't know.
Come on, you don't do that, do you? Okay.
That's a whole nother kind of nature. I love it. I don't even know where that came from, but it was funny. Oh my goodness. Julie Curran is in on the Facebook side, and she says good morning to us all. Good morning, Julie. Julie's from Monday class.
Julie, would you like a quick reading? Let's see. Let's pull some cards for Julie.
Let's pull some cards for Julie.
I met her for the first time over at the fair, and it was just awesome to meet her. Oh, wow. This is really neat. This is saying, you know, don't dwell on the past. Okay. We all have to. That's a good message for all of us. Don't dwell on the past, because it's today and tomorrow that matter. And this is saying, make sure, Julie, that you're getting enough rest. You know, you need to kind of chill once in a while and let other people show. But it's also saying have some fun, and maybe play in some water or drink a lot of water. That would be good too. But money is coming your way. Look at this. All your hard work is going to pay off. So everything you're putting in right now, you will see it come to fruition, and you will see the fruits of your labor pay off. It's a good card. This is a reward card. So just hang in there, girlfriend. It's going to all pay off, and you're going to do very well.
It was great seeing her entire lovely family over at the psychic fair on Sunday.
Oh, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes. Everybody, we went. Susan and I were both doing readings over at the psychic fair here in Phoenix, which we will be back on December something. I forget which it is in December. But
yeah,
anyway,
the beginning of the first, I think it's the first, is this like the 9th or something? It's the first Sunday of, or second Sunday
yeah,
of
I can't
December.
recall for sure. Yep, but it's going to be in December. We're back at the Phoenix Psychic Fair then. And also on that fair, Susan and I are going to be doing actual platform mediumship. So at 10 a.m. on
Yes.
that day, we're going to leave our tables of readings and go in and do some platform mediumship for people who come into the room and who are open and wanting to maybe connect with somebody on the other side. So if you've been wanting to connect to somebody on the other side and you're in the Phoenix area, come and go to the Psychic Fair and be prepared to go to the private breakout rooms at 10 a.m. And Susan and I may be able to connect to somebody who's crossed on the other side for you. That would be.
And you know what's so fascinating about that, Dawn, is sometimes a spirit will come through of somebody maybe they hadn't even thought of, but you know, they need to know that that spirit, that loved one is around them, and they're very supportive of them. It's really, really cool. It's a wonderful experience.
It is, you know, and Susan, I was talking about the other day. Somebody did a channeled reading for me, and I was in a group, and we all put, you know, the little tickets in, and it was drawn for me, and so I had a channeler channel for me. I didn't go with that intention, but I was glad that I did because, you know, they were talking about the evolution of gifts, and they were talking about how things are coming and so forth. And the one thing that it triggered is that they confirmed to me that what I'm really loving to do more than anything else, even though I love doing tarot readings, is I love the mediumship, because the mediumship is something that, again, gives such a higher level of peace and tranquility. Because when a spirit comes in, when your spirit and your loved one comes in, and you get a message from them from the other side, often it's a message that they didn't have time to give here, or they didn't have that comfort zone or whatever. And you're in that point in time, you're needing to hear that, and it gives you some relief. And so every time I've given a reading like that, I've given a mediumship reading, the person I'm reading for tends to walk away often in tears, good tears, not bad tears, good tears, or in a very emotional state in the sense that they know they've connected. But more importantly, I feel like I've done something for them that they can't do in themselves. That's the one thing that's one of the things that we can't do for ourselves, you know. It gives me such a whole feeling, a completeness, that I'm bringing a gift of a family member who has left, and now they're here because everybody, no matter what you believe, they are around you. And often, and Susan will tell you, when the spirit comes in, often it's saying, hey, I've been there. You just don't hear me, or you're not paying attention because I'm trying to get your attention, but I don't know how. And like one lady, when I was reading for her, oh my God, she was in our class a few Mondays ago, and her grandfather came in, and I'm explaining to her, and I told her, and she's like, well, ask him why. Because, you know, and I give evidence, as Susan does too. We give evidence that, you know, not just, oh, there's a grandfather on the other side and he died and he says hello and he loves you. It doesn't, no. With Susan and I, we give you evidence. We're like, okay, this is the grandfather, this is what he died from, whatever. This gentleman, I could not pronounce his name because it was like really, but it, you know, so, but the point is when we got down to it, she asked me, she said, can you ask him why he isn't talking to me, because I've been wanting, he's the only one that hasn't come in. And I said, he has been, but you haven't been listening. And I said, he's been coming in since March. And I said, when he's there, you smell this scent. And she started in tears, and she's like, oh my God, I have asked everybody about that scent and nobody knows and sees it make sense. And she said, because I'm trying to explain the scent, and as soon as I did, and so the tears are coming. She said, I talked to my mentor, I talked to everybody else, and nobody knows what it means. And she said, and now you finally made sense of it, because I did start smelling it then. And when I smell it, I feel this comfort. And I'm like, that's him. And then I told her about the coins that she finds. And I explained where he leaves them. And she's like, and of course the tears are still coming. And she's like, oh my God. She said, you're right, he has been talking. And I said, yes, you're not listening. So when you see that, talk to him, verbally speak to him. They're there, speak to them. And it's such a great experience. So when I do that, it's like there's nothing better. I mean, for her to know that she's getting confirmation,
Oh, it is beautiful.
You know, it was a great moment.
And, you know, we don't realize they're around us because, first of all, you know, everybody is in the physical world and they're having a hard time, and they have, you know, these challenges every day, and it's not always easy. But when you get to the other side, you don't have the physical problems that you had here, and you're able to see things clearly. You're able to watch your loved ones and realize, maybe you need to apologize for something, or just send them love or whatever. And they're around us, and they try to connect with us, like you said, Dawn. Whether it's, maybe a little butterfly is going to fly around you, and it'll remind you of somebody, or a song will play on the radio, and that reminds you of a specific person. But they're always trying to get through to us. You just have to, just trust it. So if you're going through the day and all of a sudden you're thinking of somebody that passed, it's because they're thinking of you and they're trying to reach you. Or they come through in dreams. They always come through in dreams. If you're receptive, you're open to it, they will come through. And then sometimes they have a message. Sometimes it's just, hey, I love you. I'm around you. I just want you to know that, I think of you. And they're with us all the time.
Yep.
And when we do that in December, we'll kind of show you. It's very fascinating.
It is. And welcome in, Pam. Good morning / afternoon, Pam, from Houston. And Pam, hopefully a celebration of your birthday was good. And Shauna Sellers over from Florida. That's the Natural Divine Goddess. She's in and says hello, Susan. So,
you brave soul, you survived the hurricane. Oh my gosh, absolutely. That must have been scary.
And then back to Julie's, your reading from my side is that you're empathic. This is the emotions. Again, the emotions through life, the emotions through other people's lives run through you. So don't be afraid of your empathic side. Embrace it, but learn to deal with it and keep it controlled. Learn to understand how you can turn it on and turn it off. Because if you are not careful, you're going to pick up all these kind of crazy energies that you don't like. And so again, connect, know that you have an empathic side and know that you can control it. If you don't know how to control the empathic side to a degree, let me know, Julie. We can talk offline and I'll explain the gold bubble that you can build around you. It's a very simple process, but it takes a while, so I won't explain it here and bore people to death. And keep working with groups and collaborating. The collaborative process for you is very important. It gives you confirmation. It gives you that feeling of group. It also gives you that feeling of encouragement. So again, keep collaborating. See the bees in the hive. Again, that's that networking. That's connecting, and that's helping you to understand your gifts and understand how you're growing. Continue to work in those. And look at this. You're just at the infancy stage. You're just at the birth stage of your ideas, and with this whole process, you have so much further to go. So again, you may think, oh, I don't know if I can do this. Yeah, you can. You're just giving birth to this. Your skills and everything else is coming out in such an amazing way. So Julie, keep growing those skills, because you are this really is in the infancy stage at this point. You have a long way to go, and your skills are wickedly good. So keep going. And when I say wickedly, I mean that in a positive way, not in a otherwise way. I guess I got to be careful what I say and how I say it these days. You never know.
It was interesting. One of the cards you pulled about, being around like your tribe or whatever. I feel that's very important. We need to be around people that lift us up, that are supportive of us, and that are of like minds. Don't waste your time with people that put you down or make you feel like you're beneath them. That's not good. That's not a true friend. So we need to all support each other and be loving towards each other. Treat other people like we would like to be treated. So I don't know why I had to say that. Okay, Julie.
You are so true. If those people are not supporting your path, then those people should not be on your path.
Exactly.
Blunt and to the point. If you don't like my path, get the damn way out of it, because I'm moving on. Lord have mercy. Lord knows that everything around us throws spikes at us. The last thing we need is our supposed friends doing the same in family.
Right.
So again, if they're not with us, then as they used to say, if you're not with me, you're against me.
Exactly.
Hey,
yeah, I thought it was interesting too, Dawn, when you're talking about shielding yourself, and there's all kinds of ways you can protect yourself from bad energy, and just visualize yourself with your aura close to you and lots of love, and it's a good thing.
My nose is hitting me like crazy. I don't know what the heck's going on. It's like I look like coaxing or something.
Thank you for sharing.
Oh my goodness. Shauna and Pam, would either one like a reading? And also, Julie says we're frozen. Julie, does everybody else see us frozen, or are we okay? Because Julie's computer showed us frozen. I'm guessing, and maybe it freed up at this point. I don't know, but I saw that.
Well, that was kind of crazy last night, where they have a white shield, or the face and everything turned out white. Wasn't that weird?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so who wants to read?
Yeah, and you guys should check out. Go to Just Spiritually Speaking, and then there is, or even my Sonora Mystic Tarot page. I'm going to put there. Julie, who we just did a reading for, took a picture of the full moon, and in that picture of the full moon, there were faces that were amazing. A lot of faces come up in the clouds, and it is haunting. It's kind of, when I saw it, I thought it's like a collaboration of like a collective coming together to do something, or I was wondering if it was like a conflict of good versus evil, and everybody saying, I'm daring you, and they're not moving forward. They're just kind of like in the daring. It's amazing. Check out Sonora Mystic Tarot. Also, Susan, I'll send it to you so you can post it on yours. What is Susan Grayson on her Facebook page? Check it out. I'm telling you guys, go check this out. You will find it amazing. Julia, hopefully you don't mind if we share it, because it's such an amazing image. I hate it.
It's beautiful. I mean, did you ever, when you were a kid, did you ever lay on the grass and look at the clouds and see pictures and shapes and everything? Sometimes we get so tunnel vision. We get so in such a routine. We do the same things day after day after day. And we forget to look outside the box. Look at all the different things, especially that's nature again. It's beautiful.
Yes. Julie said she called it heavenly hosts. And I can see why. You'll see it when you see this image, folks. You will see why it is why she called it that. It is really amazing. I'm trying to see if I can pull it up on here to share it with you guys.
It was pretty awesome.
It was cool. Pam says, "Oh yeah, the faces were cool. Absolutely." Shauna would love a reading, so let's give Shauna a reading. Shauna, is it general or specific? Again, these folks are on Facebook, so if you don't see them pop up on the chat side, folks, it's because they're on Facebook, and for some reason, Facebook is not friendly, it seems, to these things.
Shauna, wow. Okay, you've been through a lot with the hurricane, and I'm glad your house was intact and everything. You're very creative, so it's saying, keep developing that creativity. Maybe you're going to write some more. Maybe you're going to paint. Maybe you're going to do music. Maybe you're going to dance. There's all kinds of creative things to do. But you have that gift. And I love your sense of humor. I just have this feeling that you love to play and you love to do things. And you're just an awesome person. And it's like you're always looking for answers. You're always looking for new things to do, for new things to explore. And you've got the high priestess. So that is saying that you're, we already know this, but you're very intuitive. You are, that is one of your gifts. So you have some creative gifts and you have your spiritual gifts. So maybe you can kind of work that together and come up with something fabulous. Anyway, looks really good. And I'm glad you're safe, Shauna.
I'm going to do the reading, but I'm going to try to see if this share will work. Let me know if this comes up. Can you see it?
Nope.
Dang it. Oh, geez.
It just goes to show you have to keep that sense of humor, Don.
I hear you. I want so much to share these images. It's like, oh, crazy. It says the share button, but it doesn't like to share. Oh, well. It says funny because it says everybody can read and see it, but yet everybody cannot read and see it. The program is lying to you. With that,
there's only so much you can share on the TV.
Shauna says, thank you, Susan, by the way. Shauna, look at this, Shauna. Don't hold on to that energy. Let go, and I forgive and let go with those energies. They don't serve you well. So let go, let God. Let go, let God. Let it go, let it go. Shauna hasn't heard that in like 2 weeks probably. So there you go, Shauna. That was for you. Because I haven't done that.
Oh, it's only a hurricane. Just let it go.
Exactly. Let it go, let it go. And then I see focus on the work. Again, these two cards I just had out. It's amazing. They're back out again. That energy is right, and I have been shuffling the deck. It's amazing. But yeah, keep focused on your work. Keep working, Shauna. Keep your head down. Keep moving forward. Don't let anybody distract you. Don't let anybody, again, the slings and arrows mean nothing. Ignore them, forgive them, and all that stuff. And then make sure you're getting your rest. Keep getting your rest, because that rest is going to bring you that centering. It's going to help you heal. It's going to help you stay healed, and it's going to help you block out the noise. You don't need the noise. Remember, if they don't agree with your path, then they shouldn't be on your path. Again, make sure you're focused and appreciate your path. Okay.
That's interesting. Did you ever notice, like, it's like you're trying so hard to do something, you're trying to come up with ideas, and you're trying to get this done and everything. And then when you just let it go and you close your eyes and you just relax, all of a sudden the answers come.
Exactly.
There you go. That's what you needed to do. Just let it go.
Exactly.
So you're right on.
Absolutely. So, and Shauna says, I have been releasing during this full moon. Yeah, it is. And I'll tell you what, I don't know if you've seen it, Shauna, because I know that you tend to also get a lot of energies from the new moons where it doesn't for me. But this full moon has been crazy energy-wise for me. So I'm guessing, Shauna, it's probably even more for you. Shauna's gifts, Susan, are amazing, and her skill set is refining. So it's actually, she's taken an amazing skill set and she's refining it so where it's getting so much more detailed and much more insightful in ways that I just sit in awe. I watch her sometimes read, and sometimes we're online together, and I'm sitting there watching, and she's like, "Oh, that's it, Don," and I'm like, "Oh, yeah," because I'm paying attention more to her because I lose track because I love watching her read, and I love the way in which Spirit talks to her.
No, she's very gifted and she's very creative too.
Absolutely, folks, you need to watch Shauna. You need to watch us tomorrow morning. We'll be live tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. West Coast time, 10 a.m. East Coast time. Shauna and I will be back online, and that's Sonoran Mystic Tarot, or under Shauna's, which is Naturally Divine Goddess. And not only that, but she's gifted in that way, but she's also an entrepreneur, and she makes amazing necklaces and bracelets and jewelry, which is all metaphysically infused. And then she also does candles, and she does her own line of face products, and beauty care products. And she's a beauty herself, but she trusts she uses her materials because she wanted to make sure that she took care of herself, because her products she was finding didn't work. And it's like, you know what, if I can't find what works for me, I'm going to make it. And she did. And now she's put it together and is selling it. But the good part is everything is organic, and it's infused with the metaphysical principles that bring out even more from it. So it's not just the physical, but it puts into the spirit and the body that metaphysical benefit, which is so wonderful. So I love her stuff. Check it out. Anybody, Naturally Divine Goddess, check her out. You will love her. Love her.
Yeah. What is it? Naturally defined?
Naturally divine goddess. Yeah. Shauna Sellers. I'm telling you, you will love her. And you can't tell, but I adore her. So, I'm sure it's very, you can't tell.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. She says, yes, it's been crazy energy. Thank you all. I love watching. And she says, thank you, Don. Well, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. You're well deserved, and no thanks between friends, not necessary. I mean, that's the one thing. Susan's always thanking me. I appreciate it too. And I thank, but my motto is, you don't owe me thanks. I love giving, and so that's good. So, Susan, what's going to be on the agenda for you for the week? Anything exciting happening?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going on a cruise. I'm leaving.
Give us the details.
Friday. My husband and my son and I were all going up to the coast of California and then down to Mexico. And just for a week. Just for a week.
Oh, just for a week. Just for a week. We're just
so we will not have this next Wednesday. It will be the following Wednesday.
I see. So
you guys a break.
So my excitement isn't going to the grocery store, and your excitement is you're going to Mexico on a cruise. just a cruise. Just a cruise.
It doesn't quite match, does it?
No, absolutely. Yeah.
I like to go to the stores. I love to go to the grocery stores and every store.
What? Not the grocery? No. I go every day. Believe it or not, I go to the grocery store every day because when I lived in Europe, I got into the habit because Europeans in Germany, we have
fresh bread and everything.
And so we Germans at that time did not really they would shop daily for their stuff, so it was always fresh, and the refrigerators were very small. And so I got into the habit of shopping freshly. So believe it or not, we will be out doing something, and I'll say, let's stop by the grocery store for me to get, what do you want for dinner tonight? And so it's interesting. I don't stock up for a week. I stop on that day and get whatever is fresh, whatever I feel I want to make that day, whatever I'm getting drawn to that day. If the beef looks wonderful, we're doing beef. If the lamb looks good, we're doing lamb. But it's a very different way of thinking, you know. And when I grew up, my mom would go shopping on the weekend and pack up everything for the week. But I'd never got into that habit.
But look at the price of gas. That's a lot of driving back and forth.
Well, I don't live very far from a grocery store, which is nice. But I don't mind driving either, you know. And I mean, I don't mind. And the gas, well, you know, we're going to pay it one way or the other, the way I see it. So,
yeah. But you know, in the old days, you know, like where I grew up in the city, and you know, we'd have like the main city, and all the little stores were right there. You didn't have to drive to malls or anything. So. You know,
and they're kind of coming back to that with these outdoor malls like here in Arizona, like Kierland Commons and the Scottsdale Quarter and stuff. It's like little shops all put together in like a little village, so where it's for shopping, but it's all specific to shopping. But that's more of a high-end boutique type stuff. But yeah, but it's kind of kept coming back to that realm, it seems. Also, Shauna wanted us to know that her website is called goddesspower.net, goddesspower.net. So if anybody wants to check her out, goddesspower.net, and you'll see all of her products and stuff. So that's great. Shauna Sellers says, I love going every day as well. So every store we're talking about. So,
oh yeah.
Super. So are there any specific stops that you're on your cruise that you're kind of being drawn to most?
Okay, yeah, we're leaving out of Long Beach, and we're going up to San Francisco, and then down to Santa Barbara and Ensenada and some other place, San Diego.
When you go into Frisco, so you're going to go under the Golden Gate?
Going where?
When you get into San Francisco, do you come into the port and you go under the Golden Gate Bridge?
I'm not sure. I love San Francisco, though. I love the Chinatown, and I love the little seals on the wharf. It's just so cute.
Yeah,
beautiful.
If you do go under the Golden Gate, which I'm guessing you might, because again, I think you have to come in through the Golden Gate and then into the harbor. Take pictures. I want to see them, especially come up, just being underneath. That'd be kind of cool. You know, over anytime.
But you know, that kind of blew my mind. I always thought San Francisco, the Golden Gate Bridge, the bridge was gold, but it's not gold. It's like a red color.
Yeah, it's like a rusty, an imposed rust. It was supposed to rust. That was part of the strength of it, is to rust. And so that orange, I don't think it's actual rust. I think now it's kind of painted, but I think initially the idea was to have it rust because that rust coating would protect it from the sea salt.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, the water's called the Golden Gate?
Yeah, the opening.
What do I know?
Going into the bay.
Boy, you vague.
All I know is there was a lot of hills in San Francisco, you know.
Yes.
Remember that movie Bullet?
Yep. Well, you know, I used to live in Long Beach. I lived in Long Beach for just about 6 months. And then we moved to California, lived in Long Beach. And then a job took us elsewhere and off to Pennsylvania we went after that. But I liked living in Long Beach. It took a while to get used to some things, but overall it was good. It was good place to be. And the Queen Mary, the boat Queen Mary was docked there. I think it still is. I'm not sure.
And that's haunted. Did you stay at the Queen Mary?
Yeah, a lot of activity from what I hear. Absolutely.
Well, that's like a whole different subject, haunt and ghost and.
Palmera Altuna Palmer from Facebook says that she lives 10 minutes away from the Golden Gate Bridge, so she lives right there. Also, cool. Palmera, you've been on for a while. Did you want a reading? I forgot to ask you. I think we forgot to ask you. Did you want a reading from us, specific or general? If it's specific, let us know what the question is. Okay. So that's on Facebook, by the way, Susan. We're looking at.
Okay. Well, that's what we're here for.
Super. Yeah, she says she does want a reading. Is it? How do you say? Is it Palmer or is it Palmar? And is it general or specific? If it's specific, let us know the question, Palmer.
Well, I just pulled some cards anyway for her.
All
so
right,
it's talking about kind of right now. You may feel like, oh, I'm in a slump. Nothing seems to be happening. I can't seem to get anywhere. I can't seem to move ahead. And you may feel, since you're in the slump, you may feel like, gee, there's so much competition out there. What's going to happen? But that's all that's going to change. And you are a very old soul. You've done shaman healing work in many lifetimes. And this is going to pick up again. And I feel like in about 7 months, you're going to be a lot happier that all this is going to be behind you and you're going to be smooth sailing. And it's like you're going to just really take off. So it'll get better. Just try to entertain yourself while you're feeling stuck and feeling like you're in limbo, because things will start picking up again. Thank you.
I'm going to stay with the moon deck.
It seems to be talking to you today.
It does. It does indeed. It does indeed.
There's so many decks out there. There's hundreds and hundreds. Now I did talk a little bit about the tarot in my book, and that will be out the end of the year. And in the tarot thing, I talked about my journey and everything, and how it's really kind of magical working with these cards. They talk to you. You just have to trust it. And I put some different spreads that I use in the book and everything. And I don't know. I love the cards. I just love them. And I love the oracle cards. You may find some particular deck that you're really drawn to, and I'd say get it. Every day you could pull a message. Oh.
Homer, I'm sensing that you're actually somehow, you dabble in, or you are working in the metaphysical. Is that correct? Because I'm sensing your some metaphysical skills for you, and I'm sensing that right now what I'm getting is like a transitional period where some of your gifts are changing, and it's kind of got you a bit frustrated, and you're wondering what the hell's going on. I'm sensing that this is kind of like this is a gift that's been from your family, so it's not you alone are not the only one that has these gifts. Your mom is also is gifted, and I'm sensing that your mom is still with us, but she's an older woman, but she's still with us, and it's interesting why I'm being drawn to her. But it's like she's the one. She's gifted. Is your mom still with us? Because I'm thinking that's the case. I'm trying to get a deeper with my guide. She says, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. But yeah. But they're showing me your mom. Have you spoken to your mom recently? Because again, I'm getting some. She's very Uranian. Okay, yeah, because she has that Uranus energy. Okay, because yeah, but I'm being drawn to her for some reason. The spirits are drawing me to her and her energy. Interesting. Something about okay, now you have a daughter. And then so there's a daughter, and then you, and then her. So it's like this is being passed down through generations. So your daughter has the gift as well. You do have a daughter. I'm making that assumption because spirits tell me that's the case. Do you indeed? Let me look at the thing here. Do you have a daughter?
Yes.
So you just moved mom closer to you. She has a connection to angels. Absolutely. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Now, you do have a daughter, okay? Because I'm seeing the three of you. Now, did you go on a trip recently? I'm seeing you guys on a trip that was very cathartic for you, but more importantly, it was a very good connection for your energies, your psychic energies. So you all three did a trip, and I'm feeling a very green place, but you live in a green place. No, but no, it's an island. It's on the east.
Oh.
Hawaii. Did you go to Hawaii? Maui. Okay. Maui. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, went to Maui. Okay. During that trip, you guys had a real connection. You guys actually were able to connect and actually disconnect from society to a degree and connect to each other. And that's why these energies are flowing more than they have in a while, because you took the time as a group, all three of you. And the energy now that you guys are sharing is amazing. If your mom's feeling uncomfortable or unwell, you feel it. And even your daughter now feels it. I'm loving it. You guys needed that trip. That gave you that connection. And it's been a while since you had done that. This is not something normal that you guys do. You don't travel together usually, but this was different, and this was necessary. So the spirits really made this happen for you guys, and you will remember this trip continuously. But most importantly, that trip opened you up, and so you're going to be getting more downloads because the energy combined with the three of you was more than just the one. So don't be surprised in knowing that your mom and your daughter have gifts as well, and together the energy that you three share has opened you up in so many ways. The one thing you do have to be careful about is you have to protect yourself, because I'm thinking that you probably haven't exercised as much caution on protecting yourself from the energies around you. So make sure that you use the gold bubble or some energy to block the shield from you because of the energies that hit you. You take in a lot of energy from other people, and as you're taking it in, sometimes you need to cut it off so you don't take so much, and more importantly, giving off energy that you don't need. So make sure you work on doing a gold bubble around you to protect you from time to time. Wow, what a great spirit. Your mom, you, and your daughter, all three. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, does that resonate? That's the key. Let me check the messages here. Yeah, I went to Maui. Yes, we are all empaths. Okay, my daughter has moon in Pisces conjunct with Uranus. Okay, good. Well, super. You guys are amazing. I love the energy. Absolutely love the energy. Thanks for letting us read. That was great.
Thank you.
Super.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it is good. It's amazing how, again, that energy is shared. You know, it's that lineage that just comes straight down. It's amazing.
And you know, nobody's brought together in this lifetime by accident or coincidence.
Absolutely.
It's carefully planned out before we come here.
Yep.
And there's a reason. We're all learning from each other.
Yeah. I was in a place the other day. I was in class, actually. I was in class on Monday, and there was two people came in together, and as they walked in together, I was drawn to the energy, and I'm thinking, okay, wait a minute, this is kind of, sorry, the folks are blowing the leaves out over here just as I start talking, right? Okay. Anyway, so, but it's a brother and sister. And I kept telling myself, oh, wow, I'm drawn to them. What is it about them? And they are soulmates. In this lifetime, they're brother and sister. In previous lifetimes, they've been other things. But I was like, you know what? I also knew that they weren't, I don't think, from the energy I got from them, I didn't think that they would truly understand, because, again, when people say soulmate, all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, we've been lovers and other, it doesn't work quite that way, folks. When I say soulmates are people who are with you in different lifetime energies that are with you in different lifetimes, people with you in different lifetimes, but they take on different roles based on what you need from them in that lifetime. And they're not in every one of your lifetimes, but they come in and out continuously. And so in this situation, the brother and sister, but I'm like, if I go in there, it could, you know, and again, I sense that they are not ready to understand what the full thought of that would be. And I thought, how interesting. But then they were called up for a channel, for a spirit guide reading. And so the two of them came up for a spirit guide reading, and the guy was drawn. He's like, I'm drawn to for both of you. And he comes up, and then he starts talking to them, and he starts having a conversation about, you know, them and brothers and sisters and the connection and so forth. And you can see they were getting lost in it. And I thought, damn, I was right. I was right not to even to go there, because this conversation he's having with them, they were not comfortable. So I knew
we weren't ready for it.
Yeah, exactly. So I knew that was my confirmation that, yeah, I'm glad I didn't, because they couldn't handle what I wanted to go, because their mind would be on a plane that just didn't quite sync with what I'm trying to tell them. And if anything, they would see it in a different vein. So I got confirmation, which is cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Lorena Quidley is also on Facebook, Susan, and she said, awesome work you're all doing. Thank you so much, Lorena. And Lorena, if you'd like a reading, let us know. And if it is a reading, general or specific, that'd be nice.
Yeah, Lorena is very intuitive. She's very intuitive. She teaches a lot of classes. She's really a light worker. We need all the light workers we can get here.
Yes, we do. Amen. Is Bill over there still with us? I haven't heard from him in a while. Bill, you still over there?
He's got his thumbs up.
And everything's
Everybody, Bill
working.
is our moderator. He's kind of working the panel in the back.
I told Dawn, we're like, my husband and I were like in the second grade learning all this computer stuff. There's a lot to it.
Oh, you guys are doing great. You guys are doing great.
After we get going, it's getting started.
Yep.
But
And I just checked on your YouTube, and your YouTube is working fine. So both YouTube and Facebook are plugging away. It'd be great though if they can just figure out Facebook and get Facebook to roll on the screen. That would be nice.
yeah.
But
Well,
that's another place in
all in
time.
good time. All in good time. Baby steps.
And everybody, don't forget on Susan's page, make sure you hit that like button and that follow button and that subscribe button, because she could use all the followers she can get. And more importantly, if you like what you're seeing, share it out to other people so that they can hit that share button and let people know that Susan's online and doing these readings.
Because we love doing readings. We love to help you guys. That's what we're all here for, help each other. And we won't be here next week, but I'll be here the following week. So I'll be in the water. Hopefully not hot water.
Exactly. Let me try this one more time, Susan. We're going to see if we can get this done. Let's see, maybe this time.
The music.
Yeah. At least you hear the music. That's a good thing.
I like it. Hey, Bonnie, it's good to see you on Facebook. You're an awesome reader. You're an awesome person, too. And I miss being around you. And I hope you're doing well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, nice to see all these friends. It's really great.
Yep, it won't work.
So what's the name of that tune?
That one's a subscribe thing, and it spins around, which is cool. But because when I got that image of the moon to show up, I thought maybe we'd crack that nut, you know? The nut is us.
Yeah, that was really an awesome moon. You know, the moon affects us because it deals with the water in our bodies. You know, we were full of water. So don't forget, if you want a private reading, contact me or Dawn. We have our emails up there, and we'll be happy to hear from you. And if you are interested in developing some mediumship skills, first Thursday of every month at Phoenix Rising, we'll be giving a class. It's more like a practice thing. It's great. It's fun. And Don has his Sonoran Mystic Tarot that he does readings. And please look it up. And would you say Wednesday, Thursday, and
Friday?
When do you do
Wednesday evenings, Thursday mornings. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Wednesday.
Yep.
And that's with Shauna on Thursday mornings.
Yep. Yeah. And then Angie's back on Sunday afternoons at 3. So you can find free readings across the board from the troop of all of us.
See, we keep Dawn busy. We keep him busy. We need your talents and your gifts.
in a fun way, that's for sure. Mm.
Do you have anything else to share with everybody?
Oh, Bonnie says, Bonnie, do you want a reading? Let us know. Also, again, Lorena, if you wanted a reading, let us know.
She said she had one.
Yeah, Lorena had one. Would Bonnie like one? Oh, let me pull some cards for Bonnie anyway. She's an awesome person. Okay, Bonnie. Oof. Okay. It looks like some of the things you've wanted to happen, it's going to take about 8 more months for everything to really come together. But you're actually, in 8 months' time, you're coming into a very lucky time. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's almost like, you know, you keep working so hard and doing things for others. Make sure you're doing things for yourself because it is going to pay off and you're going to be a lot happier. But it's going to be a few more months and then things will come to fruition. And the Wheel of Fortune is great. You know, we all go through this. We're all on top of the wheel. Everything's going hunky-dory. And then all of a sudden we start to fall down. But eventually things go back up again. But these next 8 months are going to be kind of interesting for you. So a lot of answers that you're looking for, a lot of action will all happen in about 8 months' time. Good luck, Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie, I'm seeing that I'm sensing that you had a health issue just recently. And the good thing is you come over it, which is nice. But again, is it like something that's going to reoccur every now and then? I'm getting the sense like for the next like half a year to a year, you're going to get little reoccurrences of whatever it was that happened about 6 months to a year ago. Again, it's like little reoccurrences. They come and they go and they go. Nothing serious. But when it happens, just go with it and treat yourself well. Make sure you take care of yourself because you don't want to get and getting worse and worse. But again, it's just one of those things that be cognizant of the fact that you're going to from a few 2 or 3 times more, you're going to have like a little setback on that, but you're going to be fine. I got that energy. Actually, I'm getting also the energy that you're one of the few people that are online so far today that are actually here. So you're here in our area. You are local. You're Arizona. I'm liking that energy, which is great. What else am I getting?
I think it's interesting what you said about her not feeling good because it looked like the last 2 years have been kind of rough for her. Not and that's just not changing, but it's going to take a while.
Exactly. Yeah, there was like a little bump in the road, and it was not a bump. It was a health. It's like a health crisis. But again, you overcame it. But again, there's going to be little things that are still come from that. So it's going to like a long-term syndrome kind of deal for a little while. So from time to time, when it happens, take care of yourself. That's all. That's more important. Let's see what else about Bonnie. Do you love cats? Are you a cat person? Because I'm seeing a cat. I'm seeing a white cat. That's kind of weird. Why a white cat? Does a white cat resonate with you, Bonnie? Are you a cat person? Do you, especially a white cat for some reason? A white cat.
She's thinking.
Yeah. It's interesting. I don't know why white cats. I mean, I don't usually think of white cats, but I'm getting white cat. So.
Is it a fluffy cat or short hair?
No, it looks like a regular hair. It doesn't, not real fluffy. It's like a regular, hair, like a regular cat, not a fluffy cat. Just lost my white cat of 20. Oh my gosh, there you go. Just lost a white cat of 25 years.
You were right on.
Yeah, so sorry to hear the passing, but don't worry, Bonnie. The cat has has crossed over, but they're still there around you. And so that's the energy I was getting. So they're there still with you. They have you in the energy sense. That they've left you in the physical sense only. So they're still there with you. And when you need them, especially for your illness, they were very good for you for your illness because as you were recovering and dealing, they were always there unconditionally. They gave you the love you needed, but they also gave you the space that you needed because they didn't overwhelm you. But and so you're going to miss that. But yeah, I got that sense of the white cat. And again, I knew it was something specific because I don't usually get cats or white cats. I often get dogs, but not cats. So again, know that the cat is still with you. The cat is still around you. That energy is still there, and the cat still is always will be part of you. It's always going to continue to be part of you. It's just not in human form anymore. That's all. Did it used to come and kind of like? I'm sensing like it would come and like put its. I can feel its fur on your face. Did it come and lay like here or something, or would it come and get close to you, or because I'm feeling its fur on your face. Does that resonate? Because again, it's like I'm feeling, and I'm getting the sense that when you feel that, that's when you know that they're there because you used to feel that. Did it used to come up and like lay by your face or something? Because again, I'm getting that feeling of fur on the face. And Lord knows I know what that feels like because I got fur on the face. Yes, always. Okay, Super Bonnie. Well, guess what? When you feel fur on your face, you'll know that the spirit is there and that the cat is there. And that's when they'll sense when you need them and they'll come in. So when you feel that, know that you're not alone. Know that your cat is there. Know that your cat is there and you are loved. Oh my God. And he licked me. Oh, interesting. Absolutely. But no, he's not giving me the sign of the licking. If anything, it's the licking on like the back of the hand is where I feel kind of licking is like here. But on here, it's the fur. I'm feeling the fur. It's interesting. So again, you'll know when they're there. Okay, you're not alone. Again, they crossed over in physical form, in spirit form. They're there, and they are coming back here. They're crossing back over for that. Wonderful energy. Thanks for sharing that with us, Bonnie. I love it. I love it.
It's beautiful, Dawn. Thank you,
Oh,
Bonnie.
absolutely. Wow.
Wow, that's cool.
Let's see. Bill wants a reading, it says here.
Well, that you need to give him a reading. He's waiting for a reading from you.
Okay. She says she misses her kitty. I'm sure you do. She said, yeah, they licked her hands. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so yeah, this is that energy. I'm telling you, it's such a warm energy. I love the feeling of this. I feel so good inside. And so that cat really brought you such a home. The cat was home for you. That's what I'm feeling. It's like home. You felt balanced. You felt safe. When that cat was there, you felt this home feeling, which is wonderful. I adore it. So, and don't miss the cat. Don't miss Kitty. Kitty is, again, Kitty's with you still. Don't miss them. Just miss their physical form. That you can do. But don't miss them because they're there. They're there. I promise you. Let's give Bill a reading. Bill, I'm going to stay with the moon deck if you don't mind. I'm in the mood for the moon deck, and it's been kicking butt, so I'm going with it. Oh, wow. I still can't shake the cat. I love it. I love it. I love this energy. Wow. This is I know. Thank you, Bonnie. Bill. Bill, keep working on playing. Keep working on doing just an experiment, play, do things, enjoy things that would confound you otherwise. Enjoy getting out there, pushing your limits and doing things that would again frustrate you maybe in the past. Maybe one of those things is learning the software that you and Susan are going through this, because again, play with it, continue to explore it and enjoy it. Don't see it as a struggle, see it as enjoyment, okay? Because again, play with your pathways. This is your pathway to joy, is that intricacies and the learning. It's frustrating a bit while you're in the moment, but it also works your mind, it intrigues you, and it's like a puzzle, and you're putting the pieces together. So continue to do that and embrace it as such a good thing. And again, ultimately, listen to your guides. Your inner compass will lead the way. Listen to your spirit, listen to whatever. As you work through this, listen to what Spirit's telling you and know that you've got this. You got this. You don't need to worry. You got this, okay? The next card is, again, when it gets frustrating, when you get frustrating, just take a breath. Take a deep breath and take in all the positive energy. Breathe in that white. Make sure you visualize breathing in white energy. Hold it for a count of 5 and blowing out that negative gray energy. And then do it again. So where the frustration doesn't get to you, just take a breath. Take a breath. Just breathe. As Faith Hills would say, just breathe, okay? And because that's the rhythm of life. When it brings you back, because sometimes you'll get into your ego, or you'll get into, and not ego as in ego, as in I'm great ego, but as in your mind gets too engrossed, and then you're not listening to spirit, you're not listening to what your conscious is saying, your subconscious is saying as a way forward. So give yourself that opportunity to listen, okay? I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So again, just find that peace, find that peace, find that spirit. There you go, Bill. That one's for you. So,
very good. Thank you, Dawn.
Absolutely. Wow, it was a great day of readings, Susan.
Yeah, I'll get some cards for you, Dawn. Let's see.
My cards are let's see. Let me see. Let me do some psychic thing. My cards say that tonight I will go on live at 6 p.m.
Tomorrow morning you got to go grocery store again.
And I'll go to the grocery store because I'm not cooking today because I'll be live.
Well, is there something new that you're wanting to learn? Is there something you're going to share in your book?
Oh, I would love to do a book. I'm wanting to do a book, and I've been thinking about it. I haven't gotten to it. So it's time for me to share it.
You have a lot of, this is a brilliant mind you have. You need to share it with other people. You need to let other people in on all this knowledge that you have. But it says do it because it's fun. Do it because it's fun. And you'll always want to do your own thing. This is your entrepreneurship, that doing your own thing and having your own business or whatever. You would never work for anybody. That will never, ever, ever happen. But follow your dreams, follow your insight, follow your knowledge, and you're going to be awesome, as always.
You're right. I'm great. What can I say?
That's right. That's right.
And I'm humble too. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Let it go.
This has
let
been
it go.
fun, hasn't it? This has been fun.
It has. It has. I tell you. Yeah. Bill,
Well,
thanks
we're
for running the
so
board back there.
Thankful for all of you being here and sharing, with us. And remember, if you like this, make sure you put like, share, and comment and subscribe on YouTube. We would appreciate it greatly. And Don has given you his email, and I've given you my email. And you can find him on Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And so if you want private reading, contact us. Remember, I won't be here for 2 weeks because I'll be on the water. So I'll be back on the 26th of October. And we really enjoyed having you. And thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dawn, for being here.
Absolutely.
And your words of wisdom. It was awesome. So
Super.
thank you, guys. Thank you.
Take care, y'all.
See. Thank you, guys. Take care.
Bye-bye.